And I'm late as fuck.
Thanks so much. For more on this reporting, visit.
That's life.
All right, the next hour starts right after.
Okay, so here's the deal. I listened to Porsha's first podcast the other day. Yeah, actually, it's been about a week. I posted about it on my blog. I'm sorry that I'm making this video so late. I'm just going to give you guys some cliff notes of what was talked about in the show. Unfortunately, she already posted episode 2 before I could make this video because I'm late. I'm trying to catch up, with some blogs that I posted last week and everything. So bear with me here. Now, for the record, she did the show with Lauren and with another lady who, well, I'll tell you why this other lady had to get on the microphone a little bit later. But I think her name was Lonnie. That's what I'm going to call in this video. If I got the name wrong, excuse me. But here's what Porsha said about the show before I give you the cliff notes. She said, listen now for free. For the record, there's a link on my blog. Listen now for free. Fire emoji. Check out my first episode of Porsha for Real. Available on SoundCloud and iTunes. Link in bio. Enjoy. Tongue out emoji, kissing emoji, teacup emoji, toast and glasses emojis. At LOD Will, which is Lauren's Instagram handle, her fine sister. And yeah, favors. I guess that's the other lady that was on there. Hashtag true T bitch. Hashtag unfiltered. Hashtag is a hilarious beauty, relationships, sex, life, business, and more. Comment below. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know what Porsha's talking about sexy because I thought Porsha was a virgin. But anyways, let me go ahead and get right into this. So I took some notes when I listened to the show last week. And when I do my second video, when I do the video where I talk about what happened in the second episode, I'm gonna actually do it live. Like I'm gonna listen to it and pause it and then tell y'all what was going on and my opinions. Basically, so Lauren, Porsha's fine sister, says that she needs breast implants and butt implants. Lauren, you're bugging. Lauren is a dime. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. She doesn't need shit. That woman is beautiful. I don't know what she was talking about, but anyways, and she seems like a really sweet gal too, really cool, very smart, very bright young lady. I don't know what she's talking about. She doesn't need anything. I think she needs to stay her butt natural. Anyways, Lauren took her top off at one point, and Porsha posted a picture of it. I'll make a separate video about that. I mean, her back was looking so good, and the skin. And anyways, she should have turned around. But that ain't none of my business. But anyways, so. Porsha ran off of the microphone because she was doing a Porsha cleanse. She has this product that like cleans you out on the inside. So, she had to go strap herself to the toilet. You know what I mean? So, she had to go take a number 2. So the other lady's name is Lonnie. I think Lonnie is Lauren's sister. I'm not perfectly, or she's their cousin or something. If I'm not mistaken, she's some sort of relative. I'm not perfectly sure of who she is. But anyway, she came and filled in for Porsha while Porsha went to go take the royal dump. When she went to go shit those golden eggs, because that's what Porsha does in the toilet. But anyways, so cousin Lonnie, or whoever she is, let's just call her Lonnie. Sister Lonnie, whoever Lonnie, I think that's her name. Lonnie used to beat up Lauren. Like when she was younger, which tripped me out because as sweet as Lauren is, I just couldn't imagine anybody. Like I could imagine a dude wanting to beat it up, but I couldn't. She fine as shit, but just like her sister, Porsha Almighty. But I couldn't imagine, anybody wanting to lay hands on beautiful Lauren Williams. I just don't understand that. But anyway, so let me see. Lonnie and Lauren talked about how beautiful Miss Diane is. Diane is, of course, Porsha's dime piece mama. Who I always thought looked kind of like Shaka Khan, but anyways, Shaka Khan is fine as hell too. But anyway, okay, so Diane is Porsha's mom, but not Lauren's mom. I never knew this because I'm stupid and ignorant as hell. So they have different moms, but they have the same dad. And I saw a picture of this brother, and he looked like Todd. I was like, what? As Candy Burris' husband, Todd Tucker. I swear, I saw a picture. I was like, is that a picture of Todd? And I clicked on it, and it was their dad. I was like, oh, shoot, what? It tripped me out a little bit. I was like, damn, he looked just like their daddy. They look too much alike. It really boggled my mind when I saw a picture of him. But anyways, yeah, they have different moms. Now, Porsha thinks that she's a relationship guru, which now Lauren begs to differ. Now, I'm not saying that Lauren, the pretty girl, is wrong or anything, because y'all know I don't go against pretty girls because I'm Team Pretty Girl. I'm the mascot of Team Pretty Girl. So I'm not saying that Lauren's wrong, but I'm just saying that I respectfully disagree, with all due respect, my Jesus, because I think Porsha can do anything that she puts her pretty mind to. And if she wants to be a relationship guru, I say hell yeah, she can do it. I think she should write a book, you know, like Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or something, like one of those types of books. I could totally see something like that in her future. I just wish I could see me in her future, but that ain't never gonna happen. But anyway, so Porsha had everyone at Dish Nation do the dump detox, apparently. The Brat lost 11 pounds. The makeup artist lost 13 pounds, or possibly 14 or 15. The camera lady lost 11 pounds. Porsha lost 12. Let me see. What else did I put down here? Okay, so Porsha suggests you go on a raw food diet with no meat while using the product for best results. Porsha says Lauren doesn't take her advice because she is her sister as opposed to her friend. Let's see. Porsha says that her mother, Miss Diane, recommended coconut oil to her, and she ignored her advice for years. Now, once a friend told Porsha about it, she started using it, and in fact bought like a huge amount of it. You see how humble Porsha is? She was willing to admit when she's not wrong, but just I guess she just didn't hear her mother. Anyway, so they got up and they not only talked about their personal lives and family and stuff like that, but they also talked about like celebrities, like kind of like a gossip news section of the show. And Porsha says that Katy Perry is rumored to be dating Takeoff from Migos, which I have a video about that. Let me see. Lauren says Media Takeout was right when they reported that she was pregnant with Bailey. So I guess Media Takeout is like a broken clock, right twice a day. So shout out to Media Stink Out. Media Takeout, that's for you. I hate it when they say not so nice stuff about Porsha, so that was for them. So anyways, Porsha ended up dissing Katy Perry. She feels like Katy is an opportunist, not real hip-hop, pretty much a culture vulture. And ditto for Miley Cyrus. Porsha clowned Miley for shunning rap music. I was thinking about making a video about that. I still might make that video. I think I should. Anyway, Porsha says that she admires Cher. Now, Cher is fine as hell. I saw some old pictures that Kim Kardashian posted on her Instagram, and oh my sweet lord, Cher was fine as hell back in the day. Now, this is before I was born, but shit, still. Anyways, Lauren says Cher was Lady Gaga before she was born. Here's what Porsha thinks about Cher. She said, basically, she doesn't know how Cher does it. She doesn't know what her secret is. Well, if you did know Porsha, it wouldn't be a secret. Nah, just stupid. Let me stop teasing. The goddess of my universe in the air that I breathe. Look, I can't even talk. But anyways, back to the cliff notes. So Porsha says she doesn't see anything wrong with plastic surgery, moderately at the right point in her life, and she says that she won't do anything until she has a baby. First of all, Porsha, you're perfect. You don't need any work done. I don't know what in the world you're talking about. You should never get any. Well, you got your breast done. I think that was the only thing you got done. But the point is this, though. Which I was. I felt so. See, this is the thing, man. I thought she had perfect breasts before. She was the most perfectest woman on the entire planet. And then she went and got her breasts done, and it's like she's still perfect. It's like it didn't really upgrade her. It didn't make anything better. It didn't take away or add anything. It's just it just comes down to preferences. At this point, when you're as beautiful as Porsha, Porsha is the most beautiful woman, and the beauty just trickles down to mortal women. And there's never any reason for a woman even half as good looking as Porsha. Basically, a woman half as good looking as Porsha would be an 11. So, anyways. Fine ass Lauren says that she didn't mean it on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9 when she said, I know, to Porsha saying she's stupid. Okay, so I guess Porsha said that she's stupid and Lauren said, I know. Maybe she wasn't really listening or whatever, but listen, man, Porsha is a genius. All right? So is Lauren. They're both geniuses. Period. Hands down. Anyways, Lauren really wants to get work done on her beautiful body. She like was talking about it again. Like I always say, ladies, you can't perfect perfection. Lauren and Porsha are dimes, goddesses. There is no need for two fine women like this to ever be discussing plastic surgery. But speaking of plastic surgery, Porsha nicknamed her huge tits Coco and Chanel. She's so silly. So Porsha says she hasn't had a breakup with someone, rather hasn't had to break up with someone in a very long time. You know, as far as the man that she was with recently, some lucky guy, I don't even know what his name was. I didn't even put his name down in the notes. No shade, I'm just saying. They didn't officially break up. They more or less drifted apart. Therefore, they just may still be in a relationship. Well, I can't have her anyway because I'm not good enough. So shit, I would say go ahead and get back with him, lucky bastard. You know. And anyways, so Porsha said, wow, I can't believe I'm talking about this. Porsha said that she tried anal but couldn't do it. I was like, really, Porsha? I don't know. Maybe she's talking about with a finger or something, because, you know, I know that Porsha is a virgin Porsha, and when she has her first child, it will be through immaculate conception. At least that's just the way that I imagine Porsha. Anyway, so Lauren Williams says she has probably never had a boyfriend who didn't smoke weed. I was like, huh? Where's this shit coming from, right? Like, anyway, so now we're talking about weed. We're talking about anal sex and weed and stuff and blowing smoke and booty holes. Okay, we didn't discuss that. They didn't discuss that, rather. I said weed like as if I was there. I was just listening and glistening because I had all the lotion in the world ready. Anyway, Porsha says she's paranoid and reluctant about getting high. Lauren says that they should go to Colorado and get high to do their next podcast, Blowed. Now, I don't know whether or not they actually did it on their second podcast, but Porsha said that she was down to do that. You know, she said that she wanted to get drunk on Hennessy, but then she decided, oh, well, you know, she'll try the weed and do the podcast high. Now, for the record, me being a non-smoker, I'm disappointed. I'm sad. Now, I'm still Porsha's biggest fan, but I'm still sad. You know, she doesn't need to be experimenting with wacky tobacco. She's too perfect. She should leave drugs alone. You know, love is a drug. That's the only drug that she should be doing. Well, she is the human representation of love. Porsha's just so lovely. But, okay, anyways, so I promised myself I wasn't going to be uber thirsty in this shit. I promised myself, but she's just so magnificent. It's like I can't help myself. Okay, anyway, so somebody's mom is text messaging me like a motherfucker. Somebody's mama wants to mean 3.5. I ain't gonna say who. Anyways, Porsha says Lauren's boyfriend is crazy, possessive, and controlling. Lauren says Porsha is crazy, possessive, and controlling. Lauren said, if you're with Porsha, if you're a man who's with her, you cannot have a life if you date Porsha, because she's basically batshit crazy in relationships, which once again, you know, I'm not saying that I disagree with Lauren, but, you know, I think that she was just being controversial, you know, so that way people want to listen to the show. I couldn't imagine Porsha being possessive and controlling. Well, maybe over her food. I heard that she's a greedy one. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said that shit once. I can't remember where I heard Porsha say that, but she said she's greedy. At least that's I think it was her that said that. So forgive me if I'm getting my celebrities mixed up or something, my superstars. But anyways, man, you know, I just love everything that Porsha does. I just feel as if, you know, whatever she does, I want to support. You know, I'm getting the dump detox thingy. I'm gonna try that. I can't even talk. She's so fine. Excuse me. I'm going to listen to the podcast with a picture of Porsha. You know, because it's a podcast, it's just her beautiful voice with Lauren's beautiful voice. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a picture of Porsha, a picture of Lauren, and then a picture of them together. So that way I can just admire all of that maliciousness and soak it all in, soaking all that beautiful melanated goddess energy while I listen to the show, because these two lovely ladies They're fine as hell. It makes no sense. You know, maybe they're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's melanin. I don't know what's going on, my Christ. I just know these ladies are beautiful. You know, I wish that their podcast was videotapes, and that way I could just lay my head on my hand and just admire all the fine in the room. You know, I really wish that they took phone calls, because I would totally call in, you know, to propose. I mean, to say congratulations to them live on air. You know, this is a step forward, because I wanted them to have their own show. I really wanted them to have the whole Bravo network. I think they should just sign the network over to these girls. But at the end of the day, man, I really wanted them to have their own show on Bravo, but that didn't happen yet. So the fact that they have a podcast together is freaking awesome. I feel like they're the dynamic duo. You know, they can't be stopped. They're like the tag team of all tag teams. And the fact that they're blood sisters, they're not just friends, like they're like sisters. You know, it's just freaking awesome. I love it. You know, I love hearing them speak. The first episode was a classic. It was amazing. It was epic. I'm going to listen to every single episode, and I think we're going to try to review every single episode. And I don't think the video is going to be this long. I apologize for that. This is my first time, you know, speaking about the show. But yeah, it was awesome sauce. I strongly suggest that everyone listens to it. It was worth it. It was it a little over an hour? Let me go check and see how long the show was, because some of you know, may have to do this when you have it. Oh, it's 58 minutes and 6 seconds. So be sure to support. Make sure you get your Bodied by Porsha detox. Get the dump so you can take some dumps. You know, support. Listen, first of all, you should support Porsha for 1,000,001 reasons. But let's just be real here. You know, Porsha is the most beautifulest thing in the whole wide world, and she's just so magnificent, and we should just support everything that she does, and we should all just be on code and just leave it at that. I gotta go, because I have a picture of Porsha on my screen and I can't think straight. There's no blood left in my head. Okay, gotta go. Let me know what y'all, please, Porsha, start taking phone calls. I know you never see this video, you'll never hear my voice, but if you do start taking phone calls, I'm surely gonna call in to tell you that you're magnificent. And Lauren, you're magnificent too. Please, ladies, no more plastic surgery. Coco and Chanel is enough. You know, you can't perfect perfection. You goddesses are dimes. I gotta go. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Be sure to hit that notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Wish it looked like Lauren and Porsha, but it looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. My Jesus, did you listen to the show? If so, what did you think about it? Did you listen to part 2? Let me know what you thought about part 2 below as well. And I'm gonna definitely review part 2 at least. I don't know if I'm gonna do every single episode, but I'm gonna try to. Meat Magazine, and yes, the videos won't be this long going forward.